Okay, I thought I was live. So this is a late night live stream, but we're going to get it how we can. I'm just sitting at my laptop reading some things. So I'm gonna ask you all to come in if you are awake. This is Monday, Money Day. So I hope you made some money today. Not just went to work for a job. Money Day. That's my other screen. To get paid later, but that you got paid today. One thing I'm very grateful for in my home-based business is that I get daily pay. Right? Daily pay definitely keeps recession away. So soon as the first person get in, or my first couple of people come in and say hello, I'm going to get started because it is 11:20. So we definitely want to get started because I know that you have to, some people have to get up and go to the job in the morning. Hello, Jeremy. He said in the building. Yeah, let's get rich. Let's get super rich. Let's get ultra rich. Let's get spiritually rich, uh, financially rich, emotionally rich. Let's get rich, right? Thank you all for coming in. Again, my voice is going to be a little raspy. I'm still in my coaching season, which requires me to yell sometimes and escalate my voice, which then will mean that it will be raspy. So let me adjust my mic, make sure y'all can hear me better. Let's get that up, and maybe that will help. Yes, 70 workers. So let's get right into that. Hello, Timothy Meek. I see some new people in. Um, Make sure that you all are subscribed to the channel as well. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All of my new people just don't come in. Make sure you are subscribed. For some reason, YouTube, I was at 31,000 subscribers, and then YouTube dropped about 20 of them, so they have me back at 38,000. So make sure, especially if you're new, that you come in and subscribe. I don't know why, where the 20 plus people went, but they're not here anymore. But I'm just more concerned about views anyway than my subscribers. But just, show me that you appreciate the channel and the information and come in and subscribe, like, and share. And right next to the subscribe button, hit that bell notification button. So hello, sweet angel. Hello to you. So let's get into the first news. I was reading, yes, nearly 70 hospital workers that has the jab has tested positive for the Rona. And why did they put after a Christmas meal? Now, I've heard of viruses that you get from eating, like a bug or, um, you know, maybe food poisoning or something like that. But let's see why the article specifically wanted to include after the Christmas meal. This is in Spain. More than 50, the headline says 70, but more than 50 workers in Spain has tested positive for C19 after attending a Christmas meal. I want you to pay attention that all were jabbed. They all was jabbed. And so more than, now it says 170 healthcare workers from intensive care of the regional university hospital, again, this is in Spain, attended a meal with at least 68 people later testing positives for C19, reported Monday. Although health authorities has only confirmed 22 cases. On Sunday, all of the professionals have been fully jabbed. including booster shots, including booster shots, fully jabbed, including booster shots. And so most workers who tested positive are asymptomatic, although in a few cases they reported mild symptoms. After the hospital became aware of the infections following the meal, is it some what is it? You think it was something in the food, people? I don't know. Management proceeded to test everyone involved. Those workers who tested positive had to isolate for 10 days and could not return to their jobs. At the ICU, fully jabbed, including the booster, until they obtain a negative result. The outbreak and the fact that Monday is a public holiday in Spain has reportedly forced the hospital to draft in emergency personnel to ensure adequate services in the ICU. A union delegate for the hospital from um, Spain told the local media, wow, now they're saying this is an unforeseen event, right? Um, and then I've even heard that there are different types of the jab that doctors and people that have a degree in medicine and science is saying that it has to be different variations going around because it's something new on YouTube. It allows me to put a star by names, and I'm just trying to see what that star does, right? So if you see a star by your name, let me know. I'm just trying to see what that does. Or I don't know if it just highlights the comment or allow me to save it for later, but I just noticed that option. But at any rate, back to the 70 fully jabbed hospital workers, including in Spain, the booster shots, who after a holiday meal, I don't know why they included the meal, maybe because they wanted to bring out that they were not social distancing in everybody. So they cannot say it's the unjabbed people, right? All of them were jabbed, fully vaccinated, including the booster. Testing positive, as we have millions of Americans who are quitting their job. This is also known as the Great Resignation as well, right? And thank you, Star Mars does. You know, I get a different audience in my late night live streams. I really do. I see some new people. So, as much as I can, I'm going to live stream late night as I can because I like seeing a new set of people. So, hello to all of you all. And again, if you're new to my channel, I am known as the Crypto Queen, formerly known as the Queen of Credit because of the results I help people get in the credit world. I am now retired from credit repair. My main focus now is to educate and empower and inform people about the greatest wealth transfer. So welcome, 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 that this generation will ever experience in our lifetime, right? And, you know, a lot of our children's lifetime as well. And so that's where I am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Flaming Hot. Also, a new person that I've never seen before on my channel. Thank you so much for the 4.99 super chat. I recognize everyone. I only recognize one person, and that's Sweet Angel. So for the most part, I have new people on, and it's 349. You all make sure you are subscribed because to the channel as well. Take time to do that and to hit the thumbs up and share because when I discuss topics like this on this platform, some type of way, my subscribers numbers that build up is taken away, right? And either I have a large amount of people who unsubscribe after they hear the message, and guess what? I read them right from the media. So it's not like it's me and I'm just coming on and freelancing about my opinion. This is a news article from Newsweek reporting. So either I have people that's unsubscribing or just something going on with YouTube not wanting me to talk on this topic, and they're doing their thing behind the curtains. It's like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtains, right? They're pulling the strings and, you know. But so what really matters to me, though, really is not the subscriber count. Even though I want to keep all of my subscribers, is more so the views, right? I can have 2,000 subscribers with 20,000 views, and that's where I want to get, or that's where I prefer to be. So Newsweek, nearly 70 after a Christmas meal, and it brought out that all of these people, all of these hospital healthcare workers in the intensive care unit out of Spain, they were fully vaccinated, fully jabbed, and that includes the booster shot as well. So this is Newsweek. It's not Queen just getting on here saying her opinion. I am reading and showing you very creditable media source reporting, right? So just want you to know that, this is where I get the information from. Flaming Hot says, Viz has been watching the Queen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate enough said New York. Flaming Hot, and speaking of New York, I also read, I do a lot of reading and researching that New York now have the strictest, very strict on the jab mandate. And now, unless you work for home, if you are required or mandated to have the jab, and that children as young as 5 years of age are mandated as well in New York to have the jab if they want to attend public events or even eat at a restaurant. So I mean, it's you all, let's think of slavery. Let's look at slavery. And in slavery, in order to freely move about and have your freedom, um, you will have your papers, your master, if you were free from slavery, or slave, yeah. If you was a free slave, you will be issued amount of papers in order to move around and about from state to state or within your state freely. And if you did not have this paperwork to prove that you were a free slave, then you were then enslaved. It just is so similar to me with the jab. You got to have paperwork to show proof of your freedom, right? Germany, Nazi Germany, show your papers, yeah. And if you don't have that paperwork or proof that you have complied or to what the powers that be want you to comply to, certain freedoms will be taken away, or um, things that you are accustomed to doing leisurely at your leisure. That's just the best comparison that I can think is what's going on right now, right? For sure, Flaming Hot did say for sure. Um, JR says people are spiritually blind. And, I tell people all the time, this is not an excuse, but it is an explanation, that jab does affect you people mentally. It's not an excuse. Um, we were already living in a world or in a universe in which common sense wasn't common. And I think a lot of times people want to know, why can't they see it? Why can't they read between the lines? Why can't they see the writing on the wall? Um, where you've taken 3 or 4 or something. First of all, that has never been done in history. We're taking that many vaccines, right? I'm trying to stop saying the V word because I don't want this my radio to get flagged, or whatever happened to your freedom of speech. Let me fix my undershirt. I'm sorry, you all. I look like Big Mama, right? Fix my undershirt pulling up. But it's like your freedom of speech has been taken away. You have to dilute your words on these platforms. Your First Amendment rights, just to keep your platform alive, so you can um, stream and keep your followers, or my followers, and my supporters like you all educated. So it's so important when you give the super chat to support the knowledge and the wisdom, to keep the channel going, because it lets YouTube know that you appreciate it, because they take a percentage of the super chats. And also, it helps build a stronger community, and it's just an exchange of services, right? And so I feed off you all, and you all feed off of me, and it's just a appreciation. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're never given a super chat, at least like, share, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that bell notification button next to the subscribe button. I'm reading this. A-OK says these new mandates have effectively ended my stage and theater career and dance classes in New York. Also, I saw some remote jobs asking for jab people. We truly have to work for ourselves. First and foremost, I sincerely hate to hear that, and my thoughts and prayers are with you. And that you may, if you relocate to another state doing what you love, and your dance class and theater um, stage, theater career, that you do so peacefully and prosperly. And this is what I want to tell people. A-OK, is that sometimes you have to do things that you are not so. Okay, now I see why I can start the comments. This I can start certain comments to remind me to mention them in the show. So that's great for me, because sometimes I don't see all of the comments. Now I can put a star by them and highlight them. So thank you, YouTube, for that. Um, and I tell people, is it like fun? Do I have passion in talking about taxes and cash flow, um, and financial education? No, those topics for the most part for people that live paycheck to paycheck is boring. But what I do tell people is that you must learn how to make income on what people need in order to fund what you're passionate about. I think a lot of mistakes, A-OK, that people make is they oftentimes try to make money from what they're passionate about, and what they're passionate about may not pays. So you get income, passive income, money that works for you in your sleep, from things that people need, whether they know they need it or not. One thing about finances and money, right? The rules may change. The rules of finances and money may change, but the need for experts remain the same. Let me say that again. The rule for finances and money may change, but the need for experts remain the same, right? And oftentimes it's always, and through the home-based business, I just put the number up. You can text the keyword cash flow. You get experts like our experts that take care of your tax flow, right? I was thinking about Robert Kiyosaki today, cash flow quadrant that teaches people how their tax or their cash flow, right? And most people don't know that as an entrepreneur, that you get taxed higher than any other working class. So that means 30% of your dollar is taken from the top. So you earn 70 cents for every dollar that you earn on your job. Now, with that being said, now the insurance, your dental, your health, your vision, right? Cancer, accidental, dental, all of that, vision, I said all that, it's taken out. So that's about 20 more cents. So now you're getting about 60 cents out of every dollar that you make. And until people understand this financial education, until they can get it, right? Until they can understand this cash flow quadrant. If you don't understand these people financially, you will work for money until you die. Your life will consist of going to work, paying bills, taking vacation that you can't afford, and dying. And I mean that because if you don't understand this, then you should not be working for money. And if you don't understand it, you will never be in a position where money can work for you. Again, one thing about finances and money, the rules may change, but the need for experts always remain the same. So an employee, you get taxed 40% once you add FICA, state and federal. If you're a sole proprietor or a specialist, a doctor, a lawyer, this is independent contractor, people that's in the six-figure bracket, they want to take more from you. When I say they, I mean the government. Your tax is 60%. But it's about getting on this side, the right side. And one thing you see here is like a cross. And if Christians and religious people can understand this, they will not struggle to give the organization or the charity that they believe in, they support wholeheartedly, 10%. Because if you're getting 40%, 30 to 40% from the government, and then the other 20% from your insurances that come out of your paycheck, including FICA and Medicare and Social Security, people, you work to bring home 30 to 40 cents on the dollar. And then you pay bills. So you don't get paid. Your bills, the taxes, the government get paid first. The big businesses from the insurances that come out of your paycheck. That's why you see the big difference between your gross, which already looks gross, and then your net. And then you have bills to pay. So you don't have it. So what you want to do, if you want to make money in all four quadrants until you're able to permanently shift from being an employee to now being an entrepreneur, from being a specialist, a six-figure income earner, right? That S also stands for six-figure, to now being taxed on the right side of the quadrant. Because taxes, most people don't know, without a financial education, is your biggest stealer of wealth. Most people think now because they can see it at the gas pump, they think, no, Queen is my gas and my groceries. That's inflation. That is another source of tax on your everyday expenses. But you're taxed right out of that paycheck before it hits your hand or hits your direct deposit. It's the biggest expense that most people have, and they don't know that if you add 470 tax deductions through my home-based business, experts, that then you can get shipped to the BNI quadrant and keep more of the money that you laboring hard and that you work for. So She Loves Cam says 4,000 jumbo 5G towers come to New York soon. If we see folks getting sick again, that may be why. Yeah, right. Because the towers are needed to support this new artificial intelligence. I was watching Dr. Boyce Watkins before I came and did my own live. Hey, it was cool. Oh, it just popped up, and his live stream was covering how the CEO um, laid off hundreds of people, employees in a Zoom meeting. So you have to have you listen, one source of income is dangerous to your wealth and your health in most cases. One source of income is dangerous to your wealth and your health. Because if your wealth is not right, it's going to affect you mentally, emotionally, and your health, right? Yes, compounding taxes. We've heard about compounding interest, the eighth wonder of the world, right? But we have not heard about compounding taxes. And there's no way to beat the system legally unless you there's no way to beat the government with taxes unless you know what the government wants. And the government wants entrepreneurs and business owners because that's who your presidents and vice presidents are. These are not people that are working jobs. Your presidents, your vice president, your elected officials are entrepreneurs. They are in a large tax bracket. Believe you me, they have some type of family trust or business affiliated with the paycheck that they get from people voting them into office. They have some business backing and supporting that. So we knew about the former President Trump and Trump Towers. We knew about his businesses, but you don't know about Nancy Pelosi and President Biden's businesses. Do you? They have them too. It may not be as well known as Trump, but a lot of them have tax shelters. So they're not going to change the laws. They're going to increase prices, but they're not going to change the laws, right? Thank you so much, Itchy Palms, for tuning in. Thank you. You are hot as well, I'm assuming. I can't see your avatar picture from tuning in from North Carolina. But let's shift real quick into where I want to go. Let's go to SHIB. Let's shift into SHIB. Where are my Shiba Inu people? Right? You all stand up. Let me know. Hashtag SHIB, SHIB. If you're watching this live and if you're watching this on a replay, if you are a SHIB holder and you're a part of Shiba Inu Army, hashtag SHIB in the comment section. So SHIB teams up with former Activision Vice President VP to create the Shiba Inu NFT token. Now I'm actually a couple of days behind. This article was released on November 29th on this news, but nevertheless, I'm giving you the news. So Shiba Inu, SHIB has teamed up with the former Activision president to create a new Shiba Inu NFT games. NFT is so hot right now. It is the future of this metaverse, the future of this currency system reset, along with the other cryptos. So Shiba has partnered up to initiate a new play to earn. So if you play, you can earn NFTs. Game and the vice president vote became vice president of technology Activision in 1991, and so he is now going to pilot the new SHIB NFT game. So this is the tweet. SHIB, we are proud to welcome William Folk to Shiba Inu Games. the future of gaming people. So this is big, big, big. Shiba has also partnered with triple A gaming company to help develop the game. So it says, however, Satoshi was unable to reveal the studio platform behind the game because of the non-disclosure agreement. So great news for Shiba Inu soldiers, armies, whatever you all want to call yourself. Um, okay, that's all right with me. Shiba Inu and several different wallet. You sold out your SHIB. Oh my God, I think SHIB is just now getting started. I think SHIB is just not getting started, and definitely is going to. SHIB is hooking up with the Lyft founder as well. Thank you, Hareem X, for that information. SHIB is just getting started, right? And it's definitely going to get surpassed at all-time high. So you're going to see a lot of multi or decamillionaires from that cryptocurrency in the future, right? Definitely, SHIB is doing his thing, burning his coins, um, and building more and more on his platform. So another shift um, in the topic, and then we're going to get on crypto. Uh, Lance says they have the virtual reality games with your whole body in motion involved. Part of the metaverse. Yeah, they even have gloves that you can wear so you can actually feel and be active and interactive in these experiences when you are out of the universe into the metaverse. Let me stick with crypto. Let's talk about Luna. Luna is now, people, the 10th largest cryptocurrency, soaring. I see that word. I have a nonprofit that's about to be released, and it has the word soaring in it. And it's going to consist of an NFT. My first NFT, again, I told you all my voice is raspy because I coach. It's going to be a basketball NFT with my character named Crypto Chris. I have a Crypto Chris, both of them. They're trademarked, and a Crypto Christie. And so my nonprofit is going to teach youth and young adults about credit, cryptocurrency, entrepreneurship, athleticism, and academics. So all of those that support the Crypto Chris Basketball Edition will be supporting to the nonprofit, and a nonprofit will be Save Foundation. So it's getting the artwork. It's in the works right now. Should be ready in about 10 days. I can't wait to show you all. And Save Foundation is an acronym. Um, my nonprofit, that's an acronym, and it's going to have a double S and a double A. So it's soaring spiritually, academically, athletically, vocationally, and entrepreneurially, right? Save Foundation. So definitely saving the youth and helping them in the area spiritually, um, soaring spiritually, academically, athletically, and vocationally. Going to definitely teach them financial literacy, financial education about credit and crypto. And so when they get 18 years old, if they want to do vocation, that's fine. But they're going to know the real business, not this theory that you're taught in schools that professors teach you about business that have none of their own. They're going to learn from real business owners. They're going to know about taxes. They're going to know the importance of taxes in a paycheck, because if you don't know the importance of taxation out of a paycheck, how can you expect to be successful with taxes as an entrepreneur? Even if you're investing in cryptocurrency, you should have tax shelters set up, especially if you are planning on converting that cryptocurrency back into your bank account, because that converts it back into cash. And cash is the largest tax lowest yielding asset that there is. What most people don't know is cash is taxed higher than any interest rate on any loan that you can get. That's why financial education teaches you that it is more beneficial to use credit to invest than cash, because debt is not taxed. You might say, well, Queen, debt is not taxed, but you get an interest rate. Listen, you're getting taxed on cash at 30 to 40%. The highest interest rate for a loan, a business loan, may be 20%. You still beating the game by 10, 20%. And guess what? When you pay back that debt that you used to purchase assets with, that's also a tax write-off. It is so much wiser to build cash flow, to invest in crypto, and use debt to invest in additional assets than to use your cash, your money that you labor with. Because the government is getting theirs right off the top. As Bill Cosby told Theo, the government comes for the regular people first. Right? The government, Theo said, I'll live off of bananas and bologna sandwiches, and I'll give me a motorbike instead of a car. I save on gas. I'll downsize my apartment. And and he said, well, you plan on having a girlfriend? They had monopoly money in their hand. You all remember that episode of the Cosbys? Well, that's what fiat currency is. Monopoly money. So back on Luna, right? The 10th largest cryptocurrency, soaring past Dogecoin, Avalanche, and SHIB. And I also say this, I affirm over people that when they give to me, that it comes back to them with increased enjoyment and multiplied by divine right and great avalanches of wealth. I don't have to pray that over you. I just have to affirm it, because when you give, right, I have the power to speak. Job 22 says, you shall decree a thing and it shall be established. That's the exchange of services. So, everyone that gave super chats and give cash apps, you receive what's yours by divine right, because you give. I had the power to speak that back to you, to where your money circulates. Did you all know that when you spend money, the last three letters of the word spend is end? Your money ends. And when you have a home-based business, you allow money that you circulate out to circulate back to you. You can pay your child up to $12,000 of tax deduction benefits by having them work in a home-based business versus saying, I'm giving them an allowance. Right? So Luna is now worth $25 billion. Luna is around $66 right now. And Terraforms, by this connection with Terraform Labs, Luna has taken the spot as the 10th largest cryptocurrency by its market cap. So the token has DeFi traders looking for DeFi's decentralized financing, looking for cheaper and faster alternatives to from Ether. And so again, it's beating Avalanche, Dogecoin, and Shiba Inu. So 25% gain, people, in the last 7 days, a $25 billion market cap. And then look, the rise of this. And I think for the year, it has, listen, a 12,000% in a year. 12,000%. You can't get these return on your investments anywhere else. That's why I'm often confused when people tell me they so ready to convert or flip their cash back into crypto. And I'm like, you do understand that cash is the lowest yielding asset that there is, right? Yeah, Sol is great, but you got Luna at $66. Solana is like $200+ now. Since you remember that episode, like Cash is losing its purchasing power every day. So you're taking out things that's gaining 12,000. Solana, I think about 9,000 return on the year for something that's losing its purchasing power and draws no interest. And why are people doing that? Number one, lack of financial education. Number two, they don't know how big they're going to get a 1099 tax notice in the mail, and they don't have anymore. They don't have tax deduction because as an employee, you only get 9 tax exemptions. Listen to the language. Exemptions, 9 maximum. But as an entrepreneur, you get 470 tax deductions. Deductions means more money coming to you. And this is why I'm going to take youth at the age of, as early as 11 and 12 years old. So when they hit 18, they know all about this because one thing about adults, once they don't have these wealth conversations at the dinner table with their family, it is almost difficult to reprogram their mind, right? It is difficult to reprogram their mind. They think that I need a job. They think that using credit is bad. Using credit is bad if you're using it to get depreciating assets. It is terrible. Hello, Ashley. Hello to you, Ashley Banks. They don't understand the advantages of having a home-based business with tax experts. They don't understand that tax is your biggest stealer of wealth. If you understand monopoly, you can understand your fiat currency cash system. This post says, what if banks run out of money? Some players think that the bank is bankrupt if it runs out of money. But guess what? The bank never goes bankrupt now. It will have an M2 money supply, and it does go into repo mode. It's not like your car vehicle get repossessed. It's called bank repos, where the banks do not have the money in the system. And guess what? The last time banks went repo was in 2019, and then all of a sudden, a new C-19 health pandemic arose at the scene at the same time. So the bank never goes bankrupt. To continue playing, use slips of paper to keep track of each player's banking transactions. Until the bank has enough paper money, all right? So the bank says when they don't really have the money physical and they go through a repo, they just keep up with your transactions electronically now. And then when the Fed is able to print and transfer some more money, until the bank has enough money to operate again, the banker may issue new money. Did you all know that more new money was printed last year than over the span of the last 10 years? So the banker issued new money on slips of ordinary paper. That's what your cash fiat currency is. And you all know my numbers are 1111. So it says the Federal Reserve. If you don't understand how it works, start with rule 11 in the monopoly game. The rules may change, which they haven't changed, but they might. They haven't. The government always tax business owners. Listen, who was getting more money from PPP loans? Business owners. While employees was getting $1,200 or $1,400 stimulus, business owners was getting thousands. And people still hadn't understood that. Hello, Rob Hill. Hello, my king. Yes, VSOP. That was worth getting a screenshot of. Glad you are taking notes. I'm so glad you're doing that, and you are not just participating and allowing this information to go right over your head. So this last clip I'm going to show you is off of Dr. Boyce Watkins, and then I'm signing out, about the CEO who fired hundreds of employees over a Zoom, right? A brutal layoff. Not thousands, I'm sorry. Hundreds of employees over a Zoom. So let's listen in and chime in on this.
Let me see if I can pull this up. I hope you guys can hear it. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to try to turn it up so you guys can hear everything. Let me hit the button. Y'all know how I am with the technology. Sometimes I'll mess it up, and I don't want to do that. All right, so here we go. Let me know. Give me a guess if you can hear this okay.
You are part of the unlucky group being laid off. Your employment here is terminated effective immediately. It's been a really, really challenging decision to make. This is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried. This time I hope to be stronger. But we are laying off about 15% of the company.
You gotta be kidding me.
The market has changed, as you know, and we have to move with it in order to survive. You're going to get an email from HR, askhr@better.com, and your benefits. For all U.S. employees, we're providing 4 weeks.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
1 month of full benefits and 2 months of COBRA, for which we will pay the premium. Thank you for each and every one of your individual contributions to Better.
All right. Now, obviously, that's a really sad video. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It's like watching somebody kick an old lady or, like beat up a 2-year-old or something, right? It's kind of, and you can hear people in the background like, "Oh, this is terrible," and it is terrible. I'm not making fun of that at all. My heart goes out to all the people that that happened to, and I wanted to talk about it because I feel like this is an interesting opportunity to really talk about the ups and the downs of a capitalist system and where America is going right now.
So what am I people to understand? The market has changed, and you needed a backup plan like last year. Actually, I think the backup plan is the best plan. Is shouldn't be backup. It should be at the forefront of a lot of people, because you should get residual income from where you reside. You shouldn't have to transport or travel outside. If you live in an apartment, townhouse, or house, you should hire your house to work for you, not just your kids. People don't know what they don't know. You should hire your house. You should be getting money back from your house, money back from your gas, money back from your groceries, right? Ashley says, and all those who quit probably got the jab too. Listen, this is the great resignation. Some people are quitting. Some people had the jab. Some people didn't get the jab. As they say, these jobs are not loyal. And actually, you're so correct. Hello, Dr. Forms, my business partner in the home-based business. Ashley says lots of CEOs stepping down. Oh, it's just unbelievable. I mean, something big is coming. It is. Yeah. A lot of CEOs have stepped down. It's been stepping down. Philip, thank you for the 1111 super chat. Along with, I appreciate you, along with Flaming Hot Vids. I pray that returns to you all in great avalanches of abundance by divine right, with increased joy and excitement. And thank you again for so much for supporting the channel as well. I appreciate you. Also, I want to share this with you all. Let me try to save my voice. Go to the website 1111 Millionaire Moves. I will be doing Millionaire Mastery Meeting in Miami in March. You all hear all those 3 M's? Millionaire Mastery Meeting in Miami in March. It's like 5 M's, right? 5 M's. This is the website. There's an early bird registration. I'm the keynote speaker, my co-host, and a great, powerful, dynamic speaker is Mr. Eric E.T. Eric Thomas will be there, or is hosting there as well. So Mr. Eric Thomas is here, will be there. Other great speaker, Gregory James. Go on the website to learn what they specialize in, but he's a social media influence, radio host, pastor, financial educator, Dr. Stephen Akintoya. I hope I said that right. Akintoya. And also international real estate. So helping people flip their crypto into tangible assets if that's what they wish. I know I will be doing that, more real estate accumulation as well, right? And Marquita Brooks, she's Kingdom Wealth Coach, and she owns Kingdom Wealth LLC. We cannot talk about money without including the Bible, because the Bible is the book about banking, right? So early bird special ends January 22nd, $211 for these 2 days. If you want the millionaire yacht experience, the early bird special that ends on January 22nd, right? You use your income tax return sometimes just to go and on a vacation. People, take this time to invest in yourself. Some people go shopping, things that depreciate. Use it for things to appreciate in value, and also get the inside scoop of credit and cash flow, and also get the opportunity to meet me in person, right? So this is the website. Definitely want to take advantage of our early bird specials, because after January 22nd, the investing or registration price will increase. When I get crossed from, by $100. Rob, I don't really know how to super chat, but thank you so much. I don't really know. I think I don't know. Somebody can help Rob out with that. But thank you. I honestly don't know how to super chat. If I was on somebody else's live stream, I could talk you through it, but I think you have some type of dollar sign or something like that, right? So again, that's the but Rob, thank you. If I can't figure it out, I do have a Cash App that I can put. If you want to give, I appreciate you. And that's my Cash App, because I've really forgotten. I don't know. If I'm on somebody else's live stream, I super chat, but it usually just have a monetary symbol or something. But that's the Cash App if you'd like to send the Cash App. And thank you in advance. I pray that whatever you give, it returns to you multiplied with increased enjoyment and ever increasing circulation, with good to all who's all concerned, that it comes to you immediately, expeditiously, speedily, with joy. Put a smile on your face and love in your heart and a warmness in your heart by divine right. And you all, I'm signing out. Make sure again you subscribe to the channel, and welcome all of my new people that came in and chimed in. I really enjoyed this live stream. How big can you think? God told Abraham, I want you to go out, look at the sky, and count the number of stars that you see, and how many stars you can count. That's how big your descendants will be. And Abraham could not count them all. Look, God came to give you life, and to give you life more abundantly. He says, I'm able to do, according to Ephesians 3:20, exceedingly. And guess what? What else he said? Abundantly. More than you can ask or think. So think big. so the infinite God within you can manifest bigger. How big can you think? Magnify your mind, manifest with your mouth. The power of life and death is in your tongue. So after you give, manifest, speak your affirmations after you take actions. Affirmations without actions are dead, like faith without works are dead. Multiply your money. Deuteronomy 28:11 says great prosperity, right? Proverbs says, I will make you rich and add no sorrow. Multiply your money. It pleases God when you multiply your money. Queen, are you for real? I'm serious. Matthew 25 said, when the master came back after he gave them money, and he returned the ones that multiplied their money. He said, well done, my good and faithful servant. Now enter into the joy of the Lord. It is God's pleasure when you multiply your money. Not add it, save it, or spend it, or end it when you spend it, when you invest it and you multiply. And maximize your mission in life. You all people be blessed to be a blessing. Need more cash flow to invest in crypto or to have a plan to make money from your mobile phone or from your home. Hire your house to bring back money to you. Hire your children for the money that you're spending to circulate back to you and taxes. And if you already converted your crypto back to cash at some point, and you get a 1099 from Robinhood, Coinbase, or Crypto.com, get these 470 plus tax deductions so you can pay less taxes and keep more of the money that you're investing. Text 254-788-1144. Queen out. You all be safe and rest and sleep well.